We're back on the range. Welcome back. Today we have the HDR 50. I've had this piece for quite a while and I don't know why I haven't done a video on it. But today we're looking at the tuning trommel, the tuning drum for the HDR 50. And take it out of the packet. This is obviously from Home Defence 24, as are most parts that we get for these guns. I'll just take the plastic one out of the gun. There's your plastic one. There's your aluminium one. Aluminium. Now, it is a little bit, it's not a lot thicker, but we're going to put some ammo through it. I'll see what we've got down here. I'm going to use the same weight ammo. We're going to fire them through the chronograph. This is ammo 6v9 blue for the tuning barrel. These are 3.2 grams. So I'm going to load up the plastic one. I'm going to load up the aluminium one. Now this HDR 50 has got the tuning barrel, valve block removed, pins changed. The disc has been removed and we've got the modified pin in there. Now when I did the video on this, the modifying pin, I had actually taken the disc out. I got a bit confused. I said that the disc was still in. It's not, it's out. So we'll get about 6 good shots on a CO2. So I'll do 1 CO2 on one and then we'll do the other 6 through the chrono with the aluminium tuning drum. So we'll get all that set up and we'll fire some through the chrono. So this is the HDR 50 with the plastic drum that comes with the gun, the original gun, the original drum in the gun. So I'm going to have to think of a different way of doing this. I didn't bring out the right thing for the tripod, so I'm going to have to do it on the table. So let's go again. Fucking hell, 25. Down to 12, so we went from 25 down to 12 joules. Oh, we've still got one in it. That used its gas pretty quick, so let's just change that. I'll have to remember next time to bring me tripod mount out. We're armed. See, I don't want to blow the bloody thing over. You ready? Oh dear. I'm getting a lot of misfires. I think there's a lot of CO2 blowing through it, coming out the gun. I'm a good half metre away. Shit. Right, let's try again. Oh dear. We've had a fart. It's lost all its gas. Do you know, that is the first time I've ever had one of these guns blow all its CO2 out after one shot. All the messing about I've done with it, I keep seeing reports, oh, I've done this mod and I've done that mod and now it's farting and it blows all its CO2 out. And I've just been like, well, I don't know what you've done wrong because I've done it and it's worked fine. Taking the disc out of this and using the modifying pin, before it was working fine. I'm still going to be shooting it this afternoon, so I will just try it again just to make sure. So the aluminium drum did give a little bit more power than the plastic drum, but it's not a conclusive test because my guns started playing up. On the aluminium drum, I mean, I got 2 shots off before it lost all its CO2. They are quite tight in there, whereas they're quite loose in there. So whether that makes the difference, and whether, because this might sit up a bit closer, you know, to the barrel, so as it's in there, whether it's closer to the barrel, less chance of CO2 to escape, which gives it the more power. So the first couple of shots we saw 25 joules out of this, and now it's started pissing about. So you know where to get them, over at Home Defence 24. I'll say I've had it kicking around for a long time and I just haven't done anything with it. But I've just sprayed a bit of silicone in the holes, and the rounds just went in a piece of cake. Now this is, it does say for the tuning barrel. So whether it will work on the standard barrel, I'm not sure. But anyway, that is that. It does seem to make a difference. But I've got issues. Right, I hope you enjoyed this video. Not too much information for you, but we fired them through the chronograph. I didn't bring my bloody tripod adapter to stick the chronograph on the tripod, and it kept blowing off, and then it kept blowing over on the table as well. I've never had that before. This does blow out a good old puff of CO2. Now, I've shot this through the chronograph before when it's on the table, and it's never blown that over before. And I'm a good 50 centimetres, 50, 60 centimetres away from the chrono. It's not like I'm right next to it. There you go. But I don't know what's doing that. It might just need a bit of lubrication putting through it. It might have been that these are quite stiff and they take a bit of working in. You know, you can put it in your gun there. And they are quite stiff to turn, you know, when you pull your trigger. It is loosening up a little bit. Whether it got sort of stuck halfway between a round, and that's when the CO2 came out, I don't know. A bit more experimenting this afternoon, but for now, tuning drum, aluminium. Very good. Catch you in the next video. Bye for now.